Welcome back, this is RB Sensei. If you like this video at any point, be sure to like and comment. It's the only way we'll grow. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
I've determined the worst part of being single. It's not feeling lonely, it's not missing the person. It's wanting intimacy.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Like, I just want to be held. And not by some random Chad from the bar. Like, you know the feeling of being held by someone that you love and trust?
Let's be very clear. She's still looking for Chad. She just don't like the results she been getting from bar Chad. She just want to bump into a Chad at the grocery store like a romantic comedy. It's not gonna happen. And even if you meet him there, you're still gonna get the same results.
Nice try.
Is it because you're mid? Actually, no, it's not. It's because Chad has unlimited options. And a man with unlimited options really has no incentive to settle down with one woman. Then he gotta meet her parents, and then the parents might not like him. He gotta protect and provide for you day in and day out, listen to your problems, have you nag him about stuff constantly try to keep tabs on him. It doesn't sound like a good deal, does it?
Now listen, we're nobody's fool.
When he can just stick and move and have 3-week flings. But yeah, I don't want you to think that she's a wholesome woman looking for a wholesome, nice man to just hold her and give her intimacy.
That is bullshit.
She know 20 guys in her inbox right now who will give her intimacy and be great guys. She don't want them. They're not tall enough. They're not hot enough. And they won't raise her social status enough. So no, I don't feel sorry for you, ma'am, that Chad don't want to hold you after he hit you with the sprinkler system. You knew what it was.
Nobody told me how lonely being a man is.
Have you guys watched Naruto? It's a serious point and I'm gonna get there. Just let me cook for 2 seconds. Do you guys know that scene between Sasuke and Naruto? Naruto's like, I also don't have a family. It doesn't mean I have to become evil because I don't have a family. And Sasuke's like, you wouldn't get it. I had a family and I lost it. You don't know what it's like to have something and lose it. Basically, the point is just like, you will miss something more when you had it and then you don't have it anymore versus never having had it. And I think trans men have the unique experience of having been perceived as women and having this like connection with other women. And so I think trans men definitely are going to deal with that pain way more than cis men will. Not to say that like one is more valid than the other or anything like that. In my opinion, this video has less to do with being a trans man and has more to do with being a man.
Yeah, women don't know how good they have it because they haven't been in the other person's shoes. They haven't been in men's shoes. They think men are just living it up. Most women wouldn't be able to handle being a man for a day. As much as men get bullied by other men, as much as men get disrespected by women, they wouldn't know how to handle walking into a room and it's automatically assumed you're a bad guy until you prove you're a good guy. They would run away crying the first hour of being a man.
So apparently there's a male loneliness epidemic right now.
Not men having to be held accountable for their poor character and overall toxic habits.
I am not hot enough to be this mean.
I mean, as a collective, women are no longer allowing a patriarchal society to scare us into settling for mediocre men.
Open your eyes, can't you see?
Man, but you're mediocre. You think because you have straight hair and you're not morbidly obese that you're above mediocre?
She just looks so basic.
Actually, you're below mediocre with that nose ring. And the fact that you're on the internet talking about the patriarchy.
Down with the patriarchy.
Like, look, I always say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I'm sure there's plenty of women out there who are sweethearts who have bull rings.
What? What are you talking about?
This is complete cap. This is complete cap.
Okay, maybe not plenty, but they exist. So if I was in a situation where this woman walked up to me, I wouldn't automatically treat her like crap because I don't believe in treating people like crap. I would treat her with respect and decency and give her the chance to prove what she is one way or another. And this woman would prove that she's a complete KUNT. And then I would try to evacuate as soon as possible. The ironic thing about her saying we don't want to settle for mediocre men, the top tier men don't want bull ring wearing tattooed up feminists. That's the funny part of it all. The strong, competent men that you want would never date a woman like you.
Ever, 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 ever.
And she know damn well she don't want a male effeminist. She's disgusted by male effortness. She probably want a guy who's gonna give it to her rough during bedroom fun and yank her ring out her nose.
Ain't that a bitch?
I'll let her continue. I'm sure she'll say something profound.
Right.
Instead, we are moving toward the idea that it is better to be single than to be with someone who we are going to have to soft parent into very basic human skills such as having empathy and being able to communicate in a healthy way.
I think the just got a lot of fucking audacity.
Well, thanks for tuning into today's episode.
Look, I'll say this, fellas. We should work on having empathy. I know a lot of guys who seem cold and bitter. They're always mad. They're always being mean to other guys. I think guys should work on having empathy. We need more guys with empathy. We have to set the standard for the world on how to be a decent human. Not because some dumb effing said it, but because it's the right thing. And we need to work on how we communicate. A lot of guys don't want to tap into their feelings. They don't know how to communicate their feelings, so they just lash out in anger and bitterness or try to insult people all the time to cover up that they're really insecure. It is something that a lot of guys need to work on. Women like this have to hold up being single on a pedestal so she don't seem like she's losing in the dating market. But if you can't get the guy you want, you're losing in the dating market. I don't care how great you claim it is to be single. If you can't get the guy you want, it's because he don't want you. You can't try to repackage it as a win if you failed in the dating market. But they're going to try until they die.
So do not mind us as we go and read a book and hang out with our girlfriends who are our actual soulmates. Because until men can come forward and show value and show the capacity to offer a true partnership where both parties are mutually growing and evolving and learning together, you can find us women just hanging out and living our lives in peace.
I guess I'm just gonna stay single and get like 6 cats. Or
You have to be worth my time because then you're taking me away from my cat, from my art supplies, from my everything that I do at home.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat.
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Did you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my God.
That's not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
Yeah, but who's going to build the roads? Who's going to keep the electricity running in this female community of love and light? Who's going to fix the cars? Who's going to do the protecting? Think about how many men are involved in this woman going through a day.
More than 100, 1,000, a million, a trillion.
Like I said, from the guy who built the apartment that she's sitting in, from the guy that shipped that nail polish that she wearing. Think about how many guys are involved in her just living her everyday life. Think about who created the technology for her to even be on the internet talking this shit.
Think hard.
I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all the truth. Cause y'all just blowing my mind with this, how much y'all worship these motherfuckers. Y'all talking about, how the fuck he gonna cheat on Nia Long? How he gonna cheat on Nia Long? Cause she a regular bitch, some regular ass. You be around a man long enough, you know, that you got an expiration date on it a lot of times, baby.
I mean, yeah, I don't glamorize any of these movie star women, these pop star women. It's just another broad. She may be cute, but it's a woman that worked at Walmart who just as cute or cuter.
And that's not an insult, that is just a fact of life.
So, yeah, I really don't care. Look, think about whatever your celebrity crush is. She bleeds every month like the rest of them. She had mood swings like the rest of them. She gonna poop test you like the rest of them and be a headache just like the rest of them. You gonna get tired of looking at that pretty face one day. You gonna get tired of hitting that one day. I don't care if it's Rihanna in her prime, whatever. You gonna get tired of hitting it after a while. The same poon day in and day out for years, you gonna get tired of it.
What's crazy is that y'all be like, how can he cheat on her? Like, she just the god of all women. Do y'all be outside for real? There is so many regular women. That are so much better than so many of these celebrities that y'all worshiping, and you think that her man ain't gonna cheat just cause she Nia Long all these bad boys inside. Be that sister.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.